messages are back and forth between the two of you. The way you two talk to each other is disturbing, but some of the messages I just read, you're going to fucking prison if it's the last goddamn thing I do, from him, the victim in this case, are alarming. He's harassing her, and I'm supposed to put her in jail.
That was a text message sent by the victim in this matter, this sleazy ass spelunker, to the defendant, Ms. Glass, whose back is turned to us the entire time. Judge Shackelford is pissed off that this jackoff is using her court to further his own malicious goals, and she sees it for what it is. In the meantime, she gives the defendant the best sentence she could possibly think of, a free life lesson. Let's roll news.
Can I get your appearances?
Yes, Todd Barrett appearing on behalf of Ms. Glass.
Aaron Wagman on behalf of probation. Okay, so it's a time and date set for probation violation. There's an allegation that you violated the no contact order. Do you understand the allegation?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Barron.
Yes, Your Honor. I've gone over the probation advice with rights and her rights on this matter. She does understand it would be up to the probation department to establish that she violated through some sort of testimony and evidence that would have to be presented and challenged. She would have the opportunity to challenge that at a hearing. This is a technical violation. And my understanding is at this time, after she and I have discussed this, that she'll be tendering a plea of guilty to the bond violation, specifically the violation of the no contact order. Once that's done, Your Honor, I'd like the opportunity to allocute on her behalf, just in order to put this into context, as well as for mitigation purposes.
What's this?
Those will be the documents that were submitted to me by the victim.
Okay, ma'am, you understand on an assault and battery, violation of a no contact order is just a technical violation.
Judge, I would have to double check that.
I think that's a non-technical violation. Technical probation violations are any violations of the terms of probation excluding the following: a violation of a no contact order. So that is a non-technical violation.
I apologize.
No, it's okay. It's written as a technical violation, but I was pretty sure on an assaultive case, it's a violation of a no contact order is a non-technical violation. So she could get the maximum possible jail time on the offense. She pled to, what she pleaded to.
I believe it was an assault with a 771 provision, Your Honor, for a period of 6 months, if I recall.
Yeah, she pled no contest. So it would have been, yeah, so it's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days and a fine of up to $500. That's a statutory maximum. So, but the recommendation is for 3 days jail. So, how are we proceeding?
You understand I misspoke when we talked earlier because it was written as a technical violation, which means the maximum the judge could be 5 days. As a non-technical, the judge has the discretion to give you up to the maximum, which would be 93 days. If we need to talk about this some more, we will. Or if you want to proceed as we discussed, we can. Okay.
Okay, so just so I'll make part of that clear. So there are different kinds of ways you can violate your probation. And there are statutes that say what judges can do, right? So for technical violations, like say you failed to show up to drug tests, right? Or you missed a meeting with the therapist. Those I can only give you 5 days on. Then there are certain kinds of violations that are considered more serious, like disappearing and never coming back to court, right? Or violating a no contact order. And because those violations are considered more serious, I could give you more jail time. And in this case, it would be the maximum. So I want you to, from where I'm at, there's a recommendation for a few days. I don't intend on giving you the full 90 days, but I haven't heard any of the facts or allegations. But if you want a chance to talk to your attorney, And you probably should after what I just told you. That's fair. I'm handing the file back over. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Newman. All right, we're back on Jessica Jezierski Glass. Counsel?
Yes. Thank you, Your Honor. Once again, Todd Barron hearing on behalf of Ms. Glass. We are going to proceed as I indicated. I have had further conversations with my client. She understands that the price has gone up, the stakes are a little bit higher. She could be exposed to the max.
All right, ma'am, do you understand everything your attorney just said?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you go over this probation violation advice of rights form?
Yes.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes.
And did you sign and date this form?
Yes.
And you understand that if you enter in this agreement, you'll be waiving the hearing rights in this form. There will be no hearing of any kind.
Yes.
Has anyone forced you, threatened you, or promised you anything to get you to plead on this violation?
No.
For the allegation, you violated your probation by failing to comply with the no contact provision. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay, I'm going to accept the plea as knowing and voluntarily given. Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. I've had the opportunity. There's, as you can see, there's a phone book there that's been provided.
I see.
Literally. At least it was in large font, so I didn't need my reading glasses. But it's still a volume of material, and I did not have the opportunity by any stretch of the imagination to get into it in any detail. It does appear to be not full conversations, so to speak, because it seems a little bit one-sided. But I didn't get into it that deeply. My understanding, and I just got involved with this defendant today when the file was handed to me. I was not familiar with the background of the case, did not handle it at pretrial or plea stages or sentencing. What my client has indicated to me, and this is not by any way means an excuse. She's heard Your Honor, I've heard Your Honor say when a no contact order means is no contact means no contact. And that means if someone contacts you, that there's to be no contact back, no response. She's provided me with some information today and some documents that it appears that the other side of this, and I apologize, I don't recall his name, I do believe he's here on Zoom today, is trying to turn this out, and this should be a shield, Your Honor. This should be protecting him from unwanted contact and harassment. And that is reasonable and appropriate. I've actually advised my client she probably needs to get a PPO and or file police reports on this, because I've got documents here, Your Honor, and these have been left at her residence. This one's addressed to Jessica Rose Lying Jezierski Glass. There's no way your mom talked to you for an hour, liar. And in here, the letter she claims is from the other individual. And right in here, he says, I had wrote you all that nasty shit because you would not answer one question of mine whatsoever. Another one here, Your Honor. I might write this in a letter, Jessica, so you have it forever. You don't return my text messages. You don't even read them. And it goes on and on and on. She received a text message from him yesterday for her to appear at his residence. And if she didn't, he'd be here for court today.
Let me see it.
And once again, Your Honor, I'm not excusing her from contacting him.
I want to see it.
But
Last try. I'm going in at 10 if you're not coming down. If you want to come down, just call me when you get to the gate. If it's before 10 and I'll open it up and we can talk, do whatever. It's up to you. This is the last time I'm going to try. Well, last try. And I was, that was it. So guess I'll see you tomorrow in court. I didn't plan on going, but I see why I have a choice because I got to show up, at least for do what the probation officer asked me to do. I don't appreciate you sending somebody down here to try to intimidate me, so we'll discuss that tomorrow. I didn't plan on going to court tomorrow. I'm going to tell him I couldn't figure out Zoom. You didn't have to have your minion come down here. Do you know about all that?
I did not.
Miss Wagaman, Mr. Verdude, it seems like you want contact with her.
No, ma'am. Her roommate that owns the house came down to my residence, came into my through my house into my backyard, and intimidated me about going to court today.
All these text messages are back and forth between the two of you.
Absolutely, they are. They are back and forth between the two
So
of
you're
us.
encouraging conversations with her.
Well, it makes it very difficult because she knows a lot of personal things, and she puts my medical
Let
records.
me see them. Can I see your phone, ma'am?
They are between the two of us, ma'am. I'm not saying they're not. What I'm saying is, it's just.
You want her in trouble. Let's
No.
see.
I don't want her in jail. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I want her to stop coming to my house when I ask her repeatedly to not to. She comes in, she talks to my mom. My mom has dementia. She's a brain tumor. She comes to the house and she says, "Oh, Raymond said for me to come back." And it's a whole ordeal. It is both of us. I don't want her in trouble that way.
You came down here tonight and I thought, wow, maybe she does want to start over as actual friends. Instead, you blame me for your relationship problems.
Huh?
I mean, this
Yes,
is
ma'am.
ridiculous. I'm not getting in the middle of this. You know what?
Right. Yes, ma'am.
She fled. I can look at this. It goes back and forth. And there's some nastiness in here. Like look at me. You're under court order not to do this, right? You're not supposed to talk to him. But I'm also like reading these and it's like, I'm just looking at some of this and it's so awful.
Yes, ma'am.
Testify being to talk to her now. This is your text to her.
Yes.
Ask her if she will testify. You're going to fucking prison if it's the last goddamn thing I do, you C word. And I'm suing your ass for effing saying you're going around telling people this and that, you whore. I mean, this is just ridiculous.
It's horrible between the two of us. It's so toxic, it's horrible.
All right, here's what I'm going to tell you. Miss Glass, why you want to have communications with someone that you have this kind of relationship with?
I don't.
Well, why you keep answering him?
I feel threatened.
No, listen, block him on everything. You are under court order. Do not respond to him. And I'm sorry, but the way you two talk to each other is disturbing. But some of the messages I just read from him, the victim in this case, are alarming. I'm not putting her in jail for violating her probation. This guy's harassing her on those messages. He's harassing her. And I'm supposed to put her in jail. I'm not doing that.
I understand that. Just every time I do meet with her, I ask Miss Glass if the no contact order is going okay and just reinforce that she needs to continue with that. And she's never mentioned any issues with it. She says that they are complying with that. So when I received everything at once,
All right, here's what you're getting. You're getting a verbal reprimand from me for the violation of probation. That means I'm going to give you a stern lecture, some of which you've already gotten. Listen, Mr. Verdu, who's the victim in this case, is going to contact you and you're going to respond. That's what you've traditionally done. And then he's going to wait until he's mad at you. He's going to print out all of your conversations. He's going to give them to your probation officer so that I can put you in jail. That's what's going to happen. Okay? Next time, I've warned you, because it's clear to me that this is a two-sided mess. You're under order by this court not to communicate, but this is nonsense. And this is what this looks like to me, is a person who is using the criminal justice system as a joke to create problems. And listen, you've been warned. This is your verbal reprimand. If he contacts you, you do not respond, because you know what he's going to do, right?
Yeah.
What's he going to do?
He's gonna send it to Aaron.
Yep, he's going to save them all.
Uh-huh.
And then when he's mad at you, what's he going to do?
He's gonna turn me in.
Yeah, and then what am I going to do next
Send me
time?
to jail.
How many days am I going to send you next time?
93.
That's right. Do not respond to him.
Okay.
That's for verbal reprimand. Do not respond to him. Do not. If you see him in public, what do?
Run away.
You run. You don't walk, you run. You don't have any contact. You don't have anyone else call him, write him, email him, text him, because all of them are going to do this to you. And next time I'm putting you in jail because you're on probation.
Okay.
Got it?
I got it.
Don't talk to him.
Okay.
All right, we're all set.